Hello everybody from the Young Riders Academy. Today we are here in the indoor because in the indoor it's always very important that we practice a little bit distances, especially related distances. Today we're going to show you some parts to show how to make it to the distance. Of course, first at the beginning it starts with practicing on signal fences, because you want the horse to correct landing, to make a good stride in the middle of the distance, to approach the next fence as best as is possible. Of course, this always depends on the horse. Today we have horses with a very big gallop, we have horses with a smaller stride, and every rider is responsible to make the best out of his horse. So here already to practice at home the distance, to know afterwards on the competition, on the show, how your horse makes the stride, how you have to ride the distance, and everybody, it's very important to practice these parts. Always already starts before the first fence. The approach to the first fence is actually the most important, what kind of development you have after the jump. So if your horse have a small stride, you want to stay a little bit more on the inside. When your horse has a bigger stride, you want to stay a little bit more on the outside. Then you can, that's afterwards to decide what you want to do with your horse. Normally when I walk the course, I always start in the middle of the jump to make actually a line to approach as correct as possible. Everybody knows that one horse is jumping a little bit more to the left, the next one is a little bit more to the right. This you have to take in account to ride a perfect distance. Next thing is when you have the fences a little smaller, makes the distance longer. So to start to work with distances, in the beginning, don't make them too long. It's better for the horse that you say, okay, the horse is waiting and staying in a good balance. We start to make and walk the distance now. After the jump, 2 meters behind the jump, the horse should, when the horse is correct, he should land here. And then we start to make the normal walking distance after the fence. For me, it's the most easy. I still take in consideration that the stride is 3.5 meters. We all know now with the horses and with the speed we use, we can nearly go to 4 meters to walk the distance. But for training, I think the good thing is to work with 3.5 meters. To walk it easier, you say, okay, you can even make 380 or whatever you want. But for me, the easiest is first to make the 3.5 meters, 7 meters, 7 meters, and then look how much room we have for the last stride. So I start to walk, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3.5. Now we should be still 2 meters left for the takeoff. So this is actually an easy distance, to ride. But we will see later when we look the horses, for the one horse that's maybe a little bit longer, for the next horse a little bit shorter. But this is the nice thing, what is about distance. And the more experience, the more you practice this, the better it is. It's more easy. Now we go to the second part. Will be the same, there will be 5 strides as well. And there it is different as well, after this first distance, the horse will already have some more speed. So the next distance already, when we have exactly the same stride or the same distance, this should walk shorter. But I think this stride looks a little bit longer. It's just my optic, we see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3.5. So actually it's the same distance. But we will see, how the distance will ride. And then we see how everything will work out. And then actually, the thing is that we have to practice. And again, and again. Also super quality, huh? First of all, it is very important that you do both sides. So one time on the right hand and one time on the left hand. With Laura, it's always nice to see, the rhythm is staying the same, the horse not running. She's taking a nice distance before the jump. Already the horse can start with a nice rhythm. This, of course, makes things more easy, but always important to train from both sides. Also super quality, huh? Now when the fences are a little bigger, you see the distance is the same. It's just important to keep enough room for the takeoff. This helps, of course, when you have a nice rhythm, the horse is not running, the control is there. Very good. Now we will see the same with a smaller horse. Here we will see this. First of all, we make 6 strides and 6 strides, just to keep the horse nice and quiet. So now the horse stays nice and steady. The head, the mind of the horse will stay nice and quiet. He will learn to concentrate. Also super quality, huh? Good, and after the fence the horse will stay nice. You see the reins are very loose. It's not the horse is strong. Now when the fences are bigger, we're gonna make the 5 strides. Rhythm stay the same, room is there, and the horse can develop his jump. Very good, and it's good preparation before with the 6 strides, so the horse can stay steady. Here the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good jump. Very nice. And she likes it. Now we have the line from the different sides all the time. We could see that on the smaller fences, the fence is not giving so much support to the rider. When the fences is getting bigger, the horse is having to be a little bit more active, but the distance will stay the same. And the horse is waiting, and for the rider, what is very important, that in the end, the last stride should be a positive one. So you have room enough that the horse can develop the jump. And I think it was a perfect demonstration. Laura was perfect in line. The horse was jumping fine. Thanks to Laura.